Alright, hello everybody, this is Nick from thearcadehunters.com. It is January 15th, 2019. We are here on 2410 West Fullerton Avenue in Chicago. We are finally here at the world famous Logan Hardware, or as they like to be called now, the Logan Arcade. You can check it out here. There's a very famous barcade out here in Chicago, and we're going to check it out. I got in touch with the owners. They were able to let me get in an hour early before everybody gets here, so we're going to go around and look at all the insane stuff they have here to share at the Logan Arcade. Let's check it out. So we're going to start over here on the left. We got some video games to show off. We got Miss Pac-Man. Very nice. Now, they do everything coin drop here, so if you want to come, you got to bring your quarters. I make sure I've got like $20 in quarters already. Marble Madness. Third time I've ever seen it. Yes, the table flipping game. Third one that I've ever seen. One was at the one arcade that we had in one of the round ones, and actually one of my friends owns it in at the where we used to do the Long Island Arcade Club. So it's nice to see it here. At the one in round one, they couldn't get it working, but the other two have been working. So we got a nice Donkey Kong. Nice original 2-player Mario Brothers. This is nice and chunky. Frogger over here. So they got like a love tester machine over there. A lot of stuff all the guys are setting up. They've got the Beagles. Now this is one of the precursors to the Rock-afire explosion. They're saying they brought it in. It was really trashy, and they cleaned them up. So now it's a Misfits cover band. They're called the Biscuits. So check it out. These guys will be on tonight. So let's go through the games we got some pinball, and we're going to go for more video games. We're going to go through all the rows. So got the Pabst Can Crusher, and it looks like they put the original flipper bats back on. I think they put I think they put lightning bolt flippers with a Powerball, so people were liking the game even more. So we've got the Beatles. This is a gold Beatles, Beatlemania. Nice to be able to play this one again. They've updated the code for it. And here it is from Scott Denisi. My very first time ever getting to see it is TNA, and I'm sorry, I can't pronounce the second word. Total Nuclear Annihilation. I can never pronounce it right. I apologize. Very cool. Scott and the guys over at Spooky Pinball have been adding a whole lot of stuff to this. They put in a brand new code update that adds in a lot more. There's a multiplayer mode that you can do, a whole bunch of good stuff. From the Chicago Pinball Company, the Chicago Gaming Company, they have a Medieval Madness with the brand new dot matrix display that they redid all the dots on. Have a beautiful Elvira and the Party Monsters. Whoa, that's awesome. They put in some green LEDs along the ramps. That's really cool. I think they're using a I wonder if that is a I wonder if that is one of the pinball LED mods. We have a Ghostbusters, and this looks like, yes, this is a limited edition Ghostbusters. How can I tell that? Because we got the Slimer on the string, the Ecto goggles over there, and the actual library over there. Because and of course the ramp that goes down to the thing over there. Second one I've seen with the nice topper. Shout outs to my dad. Actually, his favorite game, Back to the Future, the pinball from Data East. Oh, that's cool. They put a DeLorean in there. Look at that. That's really cool. That looks stock, and it's got the lightning rod on it. Very cool. Fortunately, it's basically like a 2-ramp game, but it's one that my family has very fond memories of. If I ever get the chance to buy a game for my father, it would be the Back to the Future. Even though they've screwed up, like I've said many times with this game, that is not Michael J. Fox. He said no, and I don't know why they put Fusion instead of Out of Time on it, but it also is the Illinois license plate, I think. They have a Revenge from Mars that Greg Ferris and George Gomez signed. All they have to do is call the guy over. They're about 20 minutes away from Stern, so you just come on over and sign it for him. Very nice, very cool. You guys in here are moving around a lot of games, so let's go check out some more. We're in one of the main rooms. We have a Deadpool LE. Very nice Deadpool LE. You can see what's different on the Deadpool LE. This diverter is different. I think that's for the disco loops. The little Deadpool's still there. There's an actual chimichanga truck, and they actually have figures of Wolverine, the Disco Ball, and Dazzler. But I have to be honest, I do prefer the Deadpool in a hammock. I thought that was a nice touch. Got a Pro Walking Dead. Very nice with the red LEDs. And it does look like they put in the pinball Orion's belt ones on there, so they get a little extra light, a little extra pop. A Pro Edition Guardians of the Galaxy. My friend Yusuf is going to be very pleased. He didn't even know they made a Guardians of the Galaxy pinball machine. Here it is. And here we go. This is a Batman 66. I'm very, very happy to finally play this with all the brand new code that they've added in. You can see over here it's got the Adam West signed baseball card that they did before he passed away. Fortunate that he passed away, but I'm glad that this was, he did a lot of things with Batman towards the end of his life, so we got this game out of it. It's a lot of fun since they've updated the code. I'm not certain if this is which model this is. I think this is a second mid-tier model. We have a Spider-Man Vault Edition. My first time seeing it in person. The Spider-Man Vault Edition. Looks like one of Doc Ock's arms fell off, so he's like, he's missing some arms. With the Venom over there. Very cool. There's someone charging their laptop on it, but so I'm not going to touch it. But they have a Kiss, and this looks like a Kiss Pro because it does not have the LEs have a little track that the ball goes along when you do Star Child multi-ball. They recently just put in gigantic code revision on this game, so it made it a lot better. So let's go around and check out some more of the arcade games. We got Crazy Taxi. Like I said, I can never pronounce it. I'll always say Crazy Taxi. The Simpsons just brought in a Ghost and Goblins. You can see there are moving around games in here. We have Galaga, have a Dig Dug. Let's get over here. Look at that. I've never seen that topper before. That is really cool. They have the premium Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast. I'll be playing this a whole hell of a lot. I have not gotten a chance to play anything besides the base model. As you can see there, it's got the little scoop top with the Pharaoh Eddie on it. We've got a Metallica Premium because it's got the hammer. Very nice. Another one they recently did a nice code revision on. We spin around here. I'm going to get a 4-slot Neo Geo. They got Windjammers. Got Metal Slug 3. Garou, Mark of the Wolves. And yes, the Lady's Choice. Bust a Move, or Puzzle Bible, as I still like to call it. Got a nice pole position, sit-down cabinet. And over here, you can see this amusement machine from Atari. Let's see when she was made. Sunnyvale, California. Doesn't have a date on it. Oh, it's going to help to see the date, but it's the Crystal Castles. Let's go around the front. It's Crystal Castles. Now, here's a rare bird. One of the only one. If you guys are on the internet, if you ever seen the little cat named Little Bub, this is Little Bub's Hello Earth. Supposedly, Little Bub's owner is friends with the people that run Logan, and this is the exclusive arcade game that they made. You can only play it here at the Logan Arcade. Definitely have to try that out. We have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. Very nice. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we got a map with all the different stuff on there. The guys are going through moving games. Yeah, I got here early. This is Vex, or Becca? Vec 9? I don't know how this plays. This looks pretty cool. It's like an old yoke from like a different game. That's really cool. I love it when people make all these new different arcade games. Really neat. We got a Mortal Kombat 2. It's Chicago. We have to have Midway. And look who signed it. Look who signed it. Ed Boon. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably going to be going back to Galloping Ghost, but Doc Mack actually got invited out for the Mortal Kombat 11 launch premiere that they're doing. Over here, currently not on, is the Blitz 2000 NBA Jam Showtime. Have a Mario Kart Arcade GP2, a Japanese version. That's what Doc was saying, like if they can't find the American version, they said the Japanese versions almost always come online when they go to Trade Games Over. An original Budweiser tapper. I can't read who signed that. Hopefully someone didn't mess it up, but it's probably one of the designers. I can't read it, so someone can, R. Scott is all I can read on it, and I apologize. I don't know if he really made tapper. I'm so bad with my... Usually expect the Idiot Savant arcade history from me, but... Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. So they've got the men's room have the male and female centaurs on it. Oh, there, Jeff Lee's Cubert. I was wearing the shirt yesterday. Track and field. NBA Jam is here. Very nice. Burger Time. One of my favorites. I always love Burger Time. Tetris. I don't know what conversion this is. It's pretty much almost all Tetris cabinets were conversions. A Robotron 2084. Surprised this one's not signed. Very cool. They put Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I think everybody prefers. So let's get into the last room. The guys in here are moving everything around. Get some of the techs here, setting everything up. We got from 2 games from our fine friends over at World Thrills. We have The Walking Dead, that I'm sure you've seen from my videos, and their other game, Jurassic Park, is here. I was telling the guys about the Halo machine. I said, yeah, the Halo machine's basically like, you know, put the Jurassic Park and the Walking Dead together, and that's Halo. You have a smaller Aliens Armageddon. This is the smaller one. I like they put the Happy New Year hat on them. Very cool. Yeah, it looks like they this is pretty much the same cabinets that they used for a couple of the other games, but with a better screen on it, because I know I clean these games all the time at work. I'm so bad with my Rhythm Heaven from Nintendo and Sega, one of their arcade ones. Second one I've seen, they had the other one out in at round 1. We just put in this power drive over here, very nice. I love it how they do up here. They do the light boxes with all the different marquees. So they got a Robotron, Mr. Do. There's an elevator action over there, Crazy Con. One I have over there, they have a sidearms. Now let's check out some of the other games before we get into more stuff, because they are still setting up here for everybody. They got a nice the cocktail sit-down version of Pac-Man Battle Royale. And check it out, they've got some Astro Cities over here. So they have a set up the way you should play it with Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. There's one on the other side, we'll show it off. And then over here they do have Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo in the new Astro City. How do I know it's a new Astro City? This cabinet allows impressive and exciting graphics to be replicated, to be reproduced. I don't think Astro City has that. Astro City is just aerodynamic shape, flat square 29-inch monitor. Yes, no drinks on the game. Don't do that. Now let's check this out. I have never gotten to play this. I've only seen it, but here it is. This is Killer Queen, which will be coming to the Nintendo Switch very soon as Killer Queen Black. So if you guys have not ever seen this game, I don't blame you. It's a shame that not a lot of people are getting to play this, because this is a beast. Now you're thinking, okay, it's one game. No, it's not, because this is a team-based game. In order to play this game, you need, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, no, that's just the first team. Because if we go over here, and yeah, we got the second cabinet. So there's 2 different teams that go against each other. And you can see it's got, there's a whole big thing that you do in this game is you're trying to run around as, there's the drones, there's these guys, and you can run around, get different power-ups and stuff like that, and there's a bunch of different ways to win. So one of the ways to win is the drones, of course, have to go to the, go away. You gotta go, and you can see all this stuff was actually filmed here at Logan Arcade, because they do, it says Ms. Wedge Championship Series, and they, very cool, they put the thing over here. And it looks like they have free plays on Wednesday. So it's 8 coins to start the game. And then you have the gold and the blue team. and they each have a queen. So the queen can run around and kill the other queen. So there's ways for, if you're the queen, that you can do certain things to do stuff, and the drones can do other things. They can seize control by grabbing all those little berries and putting it into their hives and trying to score points and stuff like that. And there's also a little snail that goes across the screen that you have to try to ride the snail and try to keep people off the snail from going back and forth. So there's different ways that you can win. And the version that's coming out on the Nintendo Switch is going to be called Killer Queen Black. And what they've been saying with Killer Queen Black is there's going to be the regular teams. They're going to have the gold team and the blue team, but there's going to be one team that's going to be the black team. And the only way to become the black team is to actually beat whoever the team is. So whenever the game comes out, the developers are going to be the black team by default, and then you're going to have to try to beat them. So we'll have to see how that goes. Very cool. So they've been moving around some games over here. So they got an Addams Family with the nice color DMD on it. Looks like they've added some extra goodies on it. Yep, they have the thing over there is modded. Very nice. I always see when they put in a little extra light, makes it look nice. You don't have Uncle Lester on top of the electric chair. Yes, I said Uncle Lester because that's the name of the mod, so they don't get sued for it. And it is running on the Gold Edition software. Oh boy, we got Shack Attack. You gotta have that Shack Attack. People have been going a little crazy for this game. It's been making the rounds at a lot of the tournaments. Have been playing a lot of Shack Attack. It's been getting a lot of play. So, Shack Attack is here. Got an AC/DC. This is a premium. This is one of the AC/DC premiums. We got the Hell Ain't a Bad Place to Be. Got the cannon. There's a little band that moves side to side. And then the actual rock and roll train toy over there. Nice to see a premium. Got an Aerosmith premium. Check it out. My first time ever seeing an Aerosmith premium. Because if you look up there, yes, it's got the second playfield with the elevator shot that you have to do. First time ever seeing a premium Aerosmith. Very nice. I know they recently just did a big code update on it, so it'd be nice to check it out. We got Tron Legacy. Oh boy, look at this. Uh-oh. And I have to tell somebody that one of the LED tubes fell off on it. So they got running color DMD, and it's one of the two of the newer back glasses on it, because supposedly I think the one that made like the holographic looking one, I think that company like went out of business and they stopped making the lenticular back glasses. So they have this one, and there's the one with just Jem and Cora, the two girls on it. We got Star Wars. This is a premium Star Wars. Cool. Premium Star Wars because it's got that it's got the warp ramp on it. I gotta figure out how to blow this up. We gotta call up Jack. I gotta tell Jack to get over here. He's gotta show me how to play Star Wars. He's got one, so he knows what he's doing. We've got a WrestleMania. This is an original Pro WrestleMania. This is another one that they updated the code on that I have not gotten to play since they've done the code. The very basic code in the game was pretty boring. Supposedly they fixed up the code with the update. We got Taxi. And it's a Maryland Taxi. Very nice. Very nice Maryland Taxi. There she is, right there. They got in trouble by the estate of Marilyn Monroe because they didn't ask for the permission. So some of them you'll see as Lola. But I guess Mikhail Gorbachev didn't, and the rest of the people in the USSR didn't complain. Got mousing around. Oh, we got some, wow, two Bally's. We got Bally Radical and mousing around. Yeah, right here, that would be censored for Zen Pinball, unfortunately. Not going to get into that whole thing. Got Radical over here. I love that when they went into the 80s, they had the carrot flippers. It's set up. We got a Game of Thrones. This looks like a premium Game of Thrones. It's got the extra playfield. It's got the Pro back glass, but it also has the topper. And they just switched it on. We gotta see if once it gets on. We got Attack from Mars. This is the second reproduction from the Chicago Game Company. This is one of the limited edition models that has the moving alien on the top, and it has the nice big color screen on there. So glad that they reproduced it because it is one of my favorite games. probably my top 10 favorite games. And we're going to end it off with an original 6-player X-Men. Beautiful. This old game. Oh, there we go. And even if you put it on, there's always going to be some idiot that's going to try to scratch the friggin' paint off. Some old stuff up there. The classic. We got the catacombs down there, and they've got some original art up here. They've got Python's Pinball Circus, Pinbot up there. Looks like awesome, like a machine Bride of Pinbot one. There's a Playboy up there. Very cool. So, folks, that right there is a look at the Logan Arcade. You guys can check it out. It says Killer Queen. That one in the back. Free games every Wednesday, 7 to close. Remember to share the cab. And you can look online. They have all different tournaments and stuff that they do for Killer Queen. Try to get the community in. Very cool. So, guys, thank you guys for checking out this video. I want to thank all the owners of Logan Arcade for having me here before the place opens, before everybody gets here and starts drinking and having some fun. And I'm going to be playing a lot of this tonight. So, guys, I'm going to talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later here on the Arcade Hunters. Take care. That's awesome. Yeah.